Have you been thinking about renting out your Central Florida home instead of selling it? I can guarantee you, you're not alone. Lots of sellers or potential sellers have told me that they are considering to rent out their home rather than selling it. But before you go down that route, let me give you three pretty compelling reasons that as to why renting might not be the best choice for you. In fact, renting your home out could end up costing you a lot more money than you realize. So it might not be the best idea. My name is Ben Danholm. I'm a real estate broker here in Central Florida, and I have helped countless people, countless homeowners sell and actually also rent out their homes here in Central Florida. And sometimes it is the right decision, but for most people, it really isn't. So today, I'm here to talk about how you can avoid some of the most common pitfalls when it comes to renting out your home, especially in a market that's as unique as our market here in Central Florida. Renting out your home might sound like a good idea at first. After all, you still own the property. You can take advantage of future home increases in home values, and you get a rental check every month. So it feels like you're getting steady paycheck really for doing not a lot of work. But here's the thing: what looks good on paper doesn't always really work out in real life. So let's talk about, like I said, the three reasons why it might not be a good idea. First of all, reason number one, being a landlord can mean a lot of hassles. That's the day-to-day reality of being a landlord. Managing a rental property isn't always as simple as just collecting a check each month. You will still be responsible for maintaining the property. You will have to deal with tenant complaints and take care of repairs. And these things always happens at the worst possible time. I mean, think about what are you going to do if a water pipe bursts at 2 a.m. or the air condition gives out on a Friday afternoon and you can't get anybody out to look at it, and you're not maybe not an air condition specialist. It's not fun. First of all, you're going to have a lot of hassle from your tenant. They might refuse to pay the full rent. There's lots of things that can go wrong if that happens on the most inconvenient time. And if you hire a property management company to handle this, we do that for people, but you have to pay anywhere from 8 to 12% of your rental income to in order to get them to manage your property. And quite often, if it's a bigger thing, you still have to give permission for them to deal with it, and they might call you at the most inconvenient time to ask you for permission to send somebody out there ASAP. And also, you have to pay for somebody. You might be able to find a tenant yourself, but most likely you're going to have to pay for tenant placement to get a new tenant in when the old one leaves. And what about the period when the tenant leaves and you got to find a new one? You have to maybe do repairs in order to give to get the property back on the market. There's a lot of things going on that might not be as fun as just collecting a check if you are a landlord. Reason number two I'm going to talk about is what we could call the tenant risks and market volatility. Well, first of all, finding a good tenant is not always as easy as it seems, and tenants that look good on paper are not always good tenants when it comes down to it. And even the best tenants come with risks. They might pay their rent late. If you have a mortgage on the home, you might not be able to pay your mortgage on time. They may damage the property. They might not do it on purpose, but it could happen. If they lose their job and can't find another one and stop paying rent, may refuse to leave your property until you evict them, and eviction proceedings can actually cost you a lot of money and a lot of headache as well. And let's not forget that Central Florida's rental market can be a little bit unpredictable with the booming tourism industry. So even if you're not renting out as an Airbnb, the changes in tourist industry can influence your long-term rental property as well, because if the tourist industry is not doing good, the people who typically rent in our area are the people working in the hospitality industry, and they might not have a job. So you might have a difficulty finding a tenant or even get paid from the tenants you have. And what will happen if the market goes down and you can't find a tenant, or maybe you have to lower the rent because there are no tenants available, so you need to go really, really low. And in the meantime, if you have a mortgage on your home, you still have to make your payments. You still have to pay property taxes and insurance bills. These things don't stop coming. So you have to be prepared. If you're thinking about renting out your property, you have to be prepared for periods of time with no income from that property. It can be very rewarding. I'm not making this video to scare you from renting out your property, but there are risks that you need to be aware of, and risks that can significantly affect your bottom line and maybe even affect your ability to hold on to the house if everything goes pear-shaped at once. The other reason I would like to mention, reason number 3 for maybe not renting out your property right now, is that today's market is still a seller's market. You may not get the price increases that you saw a couple of years ago and the over asking offers that you saw a few years ago, but I would say you will definitely or potentially leave money on the market on the table if you're renting out now instead of selling. Because right now, Central Florida's market is still pretty hot, and homes that are priced correctly and present well are still selling relatively quickly, and sometimes even above asking price, because we still have a pretty strong demand and pretty limited inventory. So there's a pretty good chance you can get a very good price for your home if you sell it right now, and you price it efficiently, is what I would like to call it. And that's especially true, of course, if your home is in a desirable area or have some features that buyers are actively seeking out. So by holding on to your home and renting it out, you could end up wanting to sell it at a time when we've seen a correction in the market, because markets have cycles. And even though there's no immediate indications that the market will drop significantly over the next 12 months, we are expecting to see somewhat of an adjustment and at least a level out and potentially a slight drop in property prices over the next 12 to 24 months. So if you're not selling now but wanting to wait, you could miss out on that, on getting exactly what you want for your home right now. And also, selling right now could free up or will free up any equity you have in your home, would enable you to do other things, whether that's maybe buying your dream home or investing in something else, or simply just having more financial peace of mind. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed my videos, and if you do, please subscribe to my channel and hit that little notification bell that gives you a notification. That's in the word, notification bells gives notification when I upload new videos, so you will always be held in the know about anything Central Florida real estate. So what do you think? Have you considered all of these factors before deciding whether or not to rent out your home? Are you even thinking about renting out your home rather than selling it? I would really love to hear your thoughts. Drop a comment below and tell me, are you right now leaning more toward renting or selling your home if you're moving away from it? And why are you considering one over the other? If you're unsure or want to maybe explore your options a little bit further, please don't hesitate to contact me. I am specialized in helping homeowners just like you making an informed decision with confidence. So let's talk about what makes the most sense for your unique situation right now. All my contact information is in the description of this video. So just go ahead and look for it and call, text, or email me, or go through the link that can book a free consultation. It's right down here below this video. Thank you so much for watching, and if you found the video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and share it with someone else who might be debating whether or not to rent their home out. And don't forget, again, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more tips on making the most of your real estate decisions right here in Central Florida. Until next time, take care. See you soon. Bye-bye. Bye for now.